Hi, welcome to today's rune and tarot pick. So let's see, first of all, with the runes, where we're going today, where your energy is. Just take a moment, take a few deep breaths, and let's see what we're working with today. So the rune that we're going to pick today, is Uruz, a really lovely rune, a rune of strength, endurance, perseverance, feeling very grounded in your ideas, in the things that you want to achieve, in where you're at right now. So this might be a day where you're sort of just plodding on, carrying on with what you need to get done and how you need that to be. So if that's you, then absolutely great. Sometimes with Uruz there is a tendency to sort of kind of cut yourself off though from everything else that's going on around you. So it might be that you need to get a bit of a balance between being too much in the physical, too much in your work, perhaps not enough play, that kind of thing. So we'll pick a card that gives us a little bit more information on where we are with that today. I just saw a very colourful card there that could go very well with that. There's another one staring at me over there. So, let me see. Okay, the moon. So, it feels to me like you're plodding on with something right now. You're doing a lot of work, you're keeping your head down, but there's something hidden there. There's something that you are hiding from yourself, something within you that you're hiding from yourself. And it's not a subconscious thing. It's something that you're conscious of, but you're just not admitting it to yourself. You're trying to sort of not look at it. It's a bit like that sort of monkey on your back or something. It's like just pretend it's not there and it might go away. It doesn't go away. So Uruz and the moon, this is a time, especially around the feminine energy of this. So we're coming up to a new moon. So this is a time for sort of that final release of what came up for you around the full moon, what was illuminated there. The night before the new moon is a chance to really give that final push through of anything that's still holding you back there, that's still sort of keeping you down. So I feel like I want to pick another card to go with this actually. So just keep that there, and I'm just going to pick the next card. That's quite interesting. The sun. So we have the sun and the moon and Uruz. So I feel like you're kind of flitting back and forth between being happy, content, and feeling a little bit more on the shadow side of things, as to sort of keep looking for hidden depths, hidden things. Now that is quite exhausting, I'd say, to keep moving through that kind of cycle. It is a cycle, it is a pattern, it is something that you're constantly going through, and only you have the power to change that. So what are you enduring right now? How are you moving? And it seems like it's a slow, steady pace, and you might be happy with that, but what direction are you going in? Do you know the direction that you're going in? Do you not really have any direction? You're just winging it, seeing what happens and how it goes. Maybe it's time to really put some groundwork down as to sort of that intention of like, well, actually, this is what I would like. Whether it seems achievable or not, put it down there as to what it is that you want, because you've got both the masculine and the feminine here in balance, with Uruz keeping that connection, that grounding available there as well. So it's not a bad thing to be, but I'm catching a wave of repeating a cycle that isn't really working for you anymore. And sometimes the flip side to Uruz can actually feel more like weakness rather than strength. It can feel a bit sort of like, you know which path you're heading down, and you've been here before, and you know what the outcomes are going to be eventually. Whether that's a week, 2 weeks, a month, or a year down the line, you know what's going to happen, and you'll be back there again and again and again and again until you decide to change that pattern. So Uruz is kind of like that. It's like a battle within you that is, you can put that tough exterior around, but until you soften into the vulnerability within it, you're never going to change it. You're never going to see a different way. So if that resonates with you, or if you'd like to discuss that more, then please do get in touch, DM me for a reading. Blessed be.